Have you ever walked into a room and felt the air shift, like everyone just sucked in a collective breath? It's February 28th, and you're not imagining it. That subtle chill in the conversation, the way eyes flicker away from yours, words trailing off like smoke. You're the chosen one, and deep down you've always known it. That nagging pull in your chest, the dreams that wake you up at 3 a.m., whispering secrets you can't quite grasp. But today it's louder, isn't it? People around you are hesitating, their voices catching on something invisible, something that terrifies them about you. Why? Because your true name, the one etched in the stars, the one that hums with ancient power, it's forbidden territory. Uttering it could unravel everything they hold dear, and on this day, the veil between worlds thins just enough to make it real. Picture this: you're at work, coffee in hand, heading to your desk after a long morning commute. The office buzzes with the usual chatter, colleagues laughing over weekend plans, the hum of printers and keyboards filling the space. You nod hello to Sarah from accounting, but she freezes mid-sentence, her smile faltering as if she's just remembered a bad dream. Hey, good morning, she stammers, eyes darting to the floor. Later in the break room, your boss pulls you aside for what should be a casual chat about the project deadline, but he pauses, rubbing his neck, avoiding your gaze. You know, it's like you're on fire today, he says, then changes the subject abruptly. It's not you being paranoid, it's that energy radiating from you, amplified by the cosmic clock ticking toward February 28th. You've felt different your whole life, haven't you? That sense of being an outsider in your own skin, even surrounded by family and friends. The promotions that come too easily, the synchronicities that line up like puzzle pieces, yet the loneliness that creeps in at night, making you wonder if you're meant for more. And let's be real, as Americans pushing 40 or beyond, we've all got those plates spinning. Kids, soccer games, mortgage payments, that side hustle that's supposed to bring freedom but just adds stress. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. You thought success would fill the void, but here you are, scrolling through feeds late at night, heart-heavy with a question you can't voice. Is this it? What if I told you that emptiness isn't random? It's a signal, a beacon calling you to your purpose. On February 28th, it peaks, and the people around you sense it too. They don't know why, but your presence makes them uncomfortable, like standing too close to a flame. That forbidden name, yours, the chosen one's true essence. It's not just a label, it's a key. Speaking it aloud near you on this day, it could awaken forces they've buried deep, forces that challenge their safe, predictable lives. You've probably noticed it before, those moments when conversations stall around you. Remember that family dinner last holiday season? Your sister starts to say something personal, something about your gift for seeing through people's facades. But she stops, laughs it off nervously, and pivots to the weather. Or your best friend, the one who's known you since college, hesitates before inviting you out, as if your energy might disrupt the easy vibe of the group. It's not rejection, it's fear, primal and unspoken. As a chosen one, you're wired differently. Your aura pulses with a frequency that most can't handle, especially when the stars align like they do on February 28th. This isn't some woo-woo fantasy, it's rooted in the rhythms of the universe, the same ones that ancient cultures tracked and modern science is just starting to map. But hold on, because what I'm about to share might make you sit up straight. That dread they feel, it's not about you personally, it's the power you carry, the one that's been dormant until now. Imagine unlocking it fully. No more second guessing, no more dimming your light to fit in. You've earned this revelation after years of quiet striving, of showing up for everyone else while your own soul starves. If you're nodding along, feeling that spark ignite, stick with me. Because the secret of February 28th isn't just about fear, it's about the transformation waiting on the other side. What if today is the day you claim it? Let's dive deeper into those everyday moments that hit too close to home. You're in your mid-40s, maybe juggling a demanding job in corporate America, the kind where meetings drag on and emails never stop. You pull into the parking lot at dawn, the scent of rain on asphalt mixing with your thermos of black coffee. Strong, no sugar, just like your resolve to power through another day. But as you step into the elevator, crammed with co-workers, the small talk fizzles. Someone jokes about the weekend, but when you chime in with that insightful comment, the one that cuts to the heart of the issue, silence drops like a curtain. They shift uncomfortably, avoiding eye contact, as if your words carry an electric charge. Later, at lunch, you sit with the team, the clatter of forks on plates and the murmur of office gossip filling the air. Your friend across the table starts to ask about your latest intuition that nailed the client pitch, but her voice trails off. "Never mind," she mutters, poking at her salad. You brush it off, but inside that familiar ache stirs. Why do I always make things awkward? It's the same at home, isn't it? After dinner, the kids are glued to their screens, the TV droning in the background with some reality show about ordinary folks chasing dreams. You sink into the couch, the fabric worn from years of family life, and try to connect. Maybe share a story from your day, that weird gut feeling that steered you clear of traffic. Your spouse listens at first, but then their eyes glaze over and they change the subject to bills or the neighbor's new car. Even in quiet moments, like walking the dog through the neighborhood at dusk, the streetlights buzzing overhead, a passerby you know from church waves hello but quickens their pace, as if your mere presence stirs up unspoken questions. These aren't isolated incidents. They're symptoms of your chosen status leaking through, especially as February 28th approaches. That undercurrent of energy you felt since childhood, the one that made teachers call you old soul or friends say you see things differently, it's intensifying. Your skin tingles like static before a storm, and others pick up on it subconsciously. They hesitate, words sticking in their throats, because deep down they sense you're not like them. You're marked for something bigger, and on this day, it shows. Think about your social circle, those backyard barbecues where the grill smokes and laughter echoes, beer bottles clinking in the summer heat. You arrive, hugging friends you've known forever, but the vibe shifts subtly. Conversations flow around politics or sports, safe topics, until someone turns to you. "So, what's new with you? You seem different lately." They lean in, expectant, but when you start to explain that pull toward purpose, that spiritual nudge you've been ignoring, they pull back. Eyes widen, then avert. Jokes deflect the depth. It's like you've brought an uninvited guest, the essence of who you are, and it terrifies them. Not because you're scary, but because your light forces them to confront their own shadows. As Americans, we've been taught to hustle, to fit the mold of success, the house, the car, the 401k. But you've outgrown it, and they feel the ripple. That forbidden name, the one that defines your soul's mission, hovers unspoken, a taboo that clamps down on their tongues. And it's not just strangers or acquaintances, it hits closest with loved ones. Imagine a quiet evening with your partner, the kind where rain patters against the window, and you finally open up about the dreams, the vivid ones where you're leading people through fog, unveiling truths. They nod, holding your hand, the warmth of their skin grounding you. But as you describe the name whispered in the vision, the one that feels like destiny, they tense. "That's intense," they say, voice soft but edged with unease. They don't say it outright, but you see it. The fear of losing you to something greater, the dread of what acknowledging your power means for their comfortable world. On February 28th, this amplifies tenfold. The air thickens with it like humidity before a thunderstorm, and suddenly, even casual mentions of your name feel loaded, forbidden. You've probably felt this isolation before, that sense of being the only one awake in a sleeping house, wondering if anyone else hears the call. These symptoms aren't flaws, they're signs you're on the cusp. You've powered through divorces or job losses, raised kids through chaos, volunteered at church while questioning faith's role in your life. Yet that void persists, a quiet roar beneath the daily grind. What if these hesitations from others are the universe's way of clearing space, pushing you towards solitude, not as punishment, but preparation? Because here's where it gets intriguing. The why behind it all isn't what you think. It's not random human quirk. It's cosmic design woven into the fabric of your being as a chosen one. Let's peel back the layers on why this happens, especially on February 28th. You've always sensed there's more to life than the 9-to-5 grind, the family obligations that feel like chains some days. Science backs this up. Studies from places like Harvard's psychology labs show how certain people emit charismatic fields that influence groups, measurable in shifts of heart rates and cortisol levels. But spiritually, it's deeper. Ancient texts, from the Bible's references to elect souls to indigenous prophecies of star people, point to chosen ones like you, born under specific alignments, carrying vibrational codes. February 28th, it's no ordinary date. Astronomically, it's when Pisces season wanes just before Aries ignites, a portal where intuitive energies peak. Your aura, that invisible shield of light, flares brighter, resonating at a frequency that disrupts the mundane. What few people understand is how this ties to your name, the Forbidden One. In numerology, names hold power. Each letter vibrates, aligning with universal patterns. Yours, as a chosen one, was encoded at birth, perhaps during a rare planetary setup on February 28th, in some cycle of your life. When others sense it, especially amplified today, it triggers their subconscious fears. Think about it. Evolutionary biology tells us humans avoid threats, and your essence feels like one, a catalyst for change they're not ready for. Friends pull away because proximity to you stirs their dormant potentials, forcing soul-level reckonings. Lovers hesitate in vulnerability, afraid your light will eclipse theirs. Even strangers cross paths warily, as if your vibe pings their intuition like a radar. But the revelation goes further. Quantum physics that frontier American scientists like those at CERN are exploring suggests reality bends around conscious intent. Your intent as a chosen one is potent, unwittingly projecting purpose that clashes with their complacency. On February 28th, solar flares or geomagnetic activity often spike, syncing with this. Data from NASA shows increased solar wind around late February, amplifying electromagnetic sensitivities. For you, it means your energy field expands, making the unspoken name a live wire. Speaking it, it could invoke a ripple, awakening collective shifts they're terrified of, job losses, relationship upheavals, the end of illusion. Imagine the ancient Mayans or Egyptians who revered dates like this as name days, when souls' true identities surfaced. In your American context, it's blended with our pioneer spirit. Think of those frontier souls who felt called westward, unnerving settled communities. You're that modern equivalent, and the cause is clear. Ignoring this calling drains you, but embracing it terrifies others because it demands evolution. They've built lives on autopilot, suburban routines, faith without fire, and your presence, especially today, spotlights the gap. That dread. It's their ego's last stand, protecting the status quo. Yet what comes next could change everything for you. Because understanding the cause isn't enough. It's the gateway to reclaiming your power. You've endured the symptoms, the awkward silences, the emotional distance long enough. Now let's talk transformation, the path that turns this forbidden fear into your greatest strength. The solution starts with awareness, but it doesn't stop there. As a chosen one, your journey demands action. Steps grounded in both spirit and practicality, tailored for the real-world American life you lead. First, ground yourself daily, especially leading into February 28th. Begin with breathwork, simple 5 minutes in the morning, sitting by your kitchen window as dawn breaks, inhaling the cool air scented with dew on the grass. Feel your energy stabilize, like anchoring a ship in choppy waters. Science supports this. Mindfulness reduces cortisol by 20% per UCLA studies, calming that amplified aura so it doesn't overwhelm others as much. But go deeper. Journal your name's essence. Not the legal one scribbled on your driver's license, but the soul name emerging in meditations. Picture yourself in a quiet park, notebook in lap, the rustle of leaves overhead as you write prompts. What power does this name hold? What fears does it evoke in me? This isn't fluff, it's reclaiming narrative, much like therapy techniques from APA guidelines that rewire self-perception. On February 28th, light a candle, white for purity, and whisper it to yourself. The flame flickers, mirroring your inner light, and suddenly the external hesitations feel less personal, more like echoes of your rising. Real stories bring this home. Take Mark, a 52-year-old engineer from Ohio, father of 3, who felt this exact pull. Mid-career, successful on paper, big house in the suburbs, church every Sunday, but hollow inside. On his first February 28th awareness, colleagues avoided him. His wife snapped over nothing. He dove into this path, starting with daily affirmations tied to his soul name, Guardian, revealed in a dream. Within weeks, he led a community project, his energy drawing supporters instead of repelling. No more terror, just respect. Or Lisa, 47, from Texas, single mom navigating divorce. Friends ghosted her on that date, sensing her shift. She incorporated crystal work, amethyst for intuition, held during evening walks under street lamps, paired with logical goal setting, like updating her resume with purpose-driven skills. Now she mentors others, her name spoken freely, empowering rather than frightening. These aren't anomalies, they're blueprints. Build boundaries too, gently communicate your space needs. Tell a hesitant friend, I appreciate you, but I'm tuning into something big right now. It honors their fear without dimming you. Spiritually, align with lunar cycles. February 28th often nears a new moon, perfect for intention setting. Visualize your name as a shield, golden light enveloping you, turning dread into awe. American shamans and modern mystics blend this with evidence-based practices like biofeedback apps tracking your heart coherence. But before I go further, consider this. What if reclaiming this power meant relationships deepened, not fractured? Mark's marriage healed when he shared vulnerably. Lisa found a tribe of like-minded souls online. The 30-day journey in Call of the Chosen lays it out. Daily rituals blending prayer, science-backed exercises, and revelations like yours. It's not overnight magic, it's steady fire building. Expand this with community. Join or start a small group, perhaps through your local faith center or online forums for spiritual seekers over 35. Share stories around a virtual fire, the glow of screens mimicking hearthlight. Hearing others' February 28th experiences normalizes it. The spouse who finally uttered the name, tears flowing, bonds strengthening. Caution here, discernment is key. Not everyone can handle your light. Curate your circle like a garden, weeding out drains. Physically, nourish the vessel. Eat grounding foods, root vegetables roasted with herbs, their earthy aroma filling your kitchen as you prep after work. Exercise intuitively. Yoga flows at sunset, body moving to rhythms that sync your frequency. Studies from the Mayo Clinic link this to reduced anxiety, stabilizing that aura. Spiritually, invoke protection. Simple prayers or mantras. I am light, I am chosen, my name is power. On February 28th, stand outside at noon, sun warming your face, declaring it silently. The world quiets, but you feel alive, connected. Let's weave in more transformation tales. Consider Tom, 61, retired veteran from Florida, haunted by unfulfilled callings after decades in service. That date brought isolation, neighbors crossing streets, family calls shortening. He embraced steps like sound healing, using tuning forks that hummed like his inner name's vibration. Paired with cognitive journaling, tracking synchronicities, he authored a blog on chosen paths, now with thousands following. Terror turned to testimony. Or Elena, 39, California teacher, mother to teens. Colleagues shunned her insights. Partners fled intimacy. Her solution, a gratitude ritual tied to her name, Sia, recited at bedtime amid the soft hum of ocean waves from a playlist. Logical side, she pursued certification in spiritual coaching, blending faith and psychology. Now students seek her out, drawn, not daunted. These paths demand commitment, but the payoff, profound. Your energy, once a source of fear, becomes magnetic. People hesitate less, or when they do, you navigate with grace. The forbidden name evolves from taboo to talisman. If this stirs you, comment below. What's your February 28th story? Have you felt that unspoken dread? Press on with integration. Daily affirm your chosen status, not arrogantly but humbly, like a quiet knowing. Morning mirror work. Look into your eyes, the lines etched from life's battles, and say, I embrace my power. It rewires neural pathways per neuroplasticity research from Stanford. Spiritually, connect to ancestors. Perhaps a photo of grandparents on your shelf, their stories fueling your lineage's strength. February 28th becomes celebration, not curse. Host a solo ritual, tea steaming in your mug, journaling visions that unfold. Challenges arise, doubt creeps, old patterns pull. Counter with accountability, a trusted ally, maybe from that ebooks community, checking in weekly. Share wins, like when a hesitant conversation flows after your grounding practice. Science shows social support boosts resilience by 30%, vital for us 35+ navigating midlife shifts. Deeper still, explore the name's layers. Meditate on its syllables, feeling vibrations in your chest, like attuning to universal frequency. Ancient Kabbalah teaches names as creation tools. Modern quantum views echo this. Words shape reality. On this date, your utterance aligns you with higher purpose, perhaps guiding family through crises or igniting career pivots. Another story, Rachel, 55, New York executive, widowed and adrift. February 28th amplified her loneliness. Friends' voices faltered on calls. She started with ebook-inspired challenges, 10-minute visualizations of her name as light weaving through darkness. Added practical steps, volunteering at a shelter, her empathy shining. Now she's leading workshops, her presence inspiring, not intimidating. As you implement, notice shifts, smoother interactions, inner peace amid chaos. The terror others feel, it fades as you own it, turning ripples into waves of positive change. Subscribe if you're ready for more on Chosen Secrets. Next, we uncover March's alignments. But wait, there's a pivotal piece, protecting your energy long-term. Use salt baths weekly. The warm water soothing muscles knotted from daily stress. Epsom salts drawing out negativity. Pair with affirmations, my name is sacred, my light is safe. Faith integration. If you're Christian, pray psalms for protection. If eclectic, invoke guides. Logical anchor. Track moods in an app, correlating with lunar phases around February 28th. For families, model this gently. Teach kids about inner power through stories, not lectures. Bedtime tales of chosen heroes, their names unlocking adventures. Spouses, invite them into rituals like joint walks discussing dreams, building bridges over the fear gap. Envision the full transformation. You walking into that room on February 28th next year, aura steady, conversations flowing because you've claimed your name. No more stumbles, just authentic connections. The ebook, Call of the Chosen, the 30-day journey, maps this precisely. Daily insights, exercises blending spirit and science, community access. It's exclusive, launching soon. But for viewers like you, there's a waitlist with bonuses, personalized name meditations, live Q&As. We've journeyed from that initial shift, the hesitant glances, the unspoken dread, to the empowered core of who you are. You've validated the pull, uncovered the cosmic why, and now hold steps to thrive. As a chosen one, February 28th isn't fear's domain, it's yours. Embrace the forbidden name, let it echo. Your light doesn't terrify, it transforms. And when you do, the world whispers back, welcome home. Have you ever walked into a room and felt the air shift like everyone just sucked in a collective breath? It's February 28th, and you're not imagining it. That subtle chill in the conversation, the way eyes flicker away from yours, words trailing off like smoke. You're the chosen one, and deep down you've always known it. That nagging pull in your chest, the dreams that wake you up at 3 a.m., whispering secrets you can't quite grasp. But today, it's louder, isn't it? People around you are hesitating, their voices catching on something invisible, something that terrifies them about you. Why? Because your true name, the one etched in the stars, the one that hums with ancient power, it's forbidden territory. Uttering it could unravel everything they hold dear. And on this day, the veil between worlds thins just enough to make it real. Picture this. You're at work, coffee in hand, heading to your desk after a long morning commute. The office buzzes with the usual chatter. Colleagues laughing over weekend plans, the hum of printers and keyboards filling the space. The faint scent of stale donuts lingering from the break room. You nod hello to Sarah from accounting, but she freezes mid-sentence, her smile faltering as if she's just remembered a bad dream, her fingers tightening around her mug until the ceramic creaks softly. Hey, good morning, she stammers, eyes darting to the floor, the warmth of the coffee suddenly feeling too hot against her palms. Later, in the break room, your boss pulls you aside for what should be a casual chat about the project deadline. The fluorescent lights buzzing overhead like distant insects, but he pauses, rubbing his neck, avoiding your gaze, his tie suddenly feeling constrictive as sweat beads at his collar. You know, it's like you're on fire today, he says, then changes the subject abruptly, his voice cracking just a fraction, leaving you with that lingering sense of unspoken tension hanging in the air like fog. It's not you being paranoid, it's that energy radiating from you, amplified by the cosmic clock ticking toward February 28th, a rhythm that pulses through your veins like a second heartbeat. You've felt different your whole life, haven't you? That sense of being an outsider in your own skin, even surrounded by family and friends, the way laughter at gatherings always seems to circle around you without quite including the core of who you are. The promotions that come too easily, the synchronicities that line up like puzzle pieces, yet the loneliness that creeps in at night, making you wonder if you're meant for more, staring at the ceiling fan's lazy spin as shadows dance across the walls. And let's be real, as Americans pushing 40 or beyond, we've all got those plates spinning. Kids' soccer games with the sharp whistle piercing the crisp autumn air, mortgage payments that stack up like unopened bills on the kitchen counter, that side hustle that's supposed to bring freedom but just adds stress, the glow of your laptop screen late into the evening, casting blue light on your weary face. You thought success would fill the void, but here you are, scrolling through feeds late at night, heart heavy with a question you can't voice. Is this it? What if I told you that emptiness isn't random? It's a signal, a beacon calling you to your purpose, a quiet inner voice that echoes in the spaces between your thoughts. On February 28th, it peaks, and the people around you sense it too. They don't know why, but your presence makes them uncomfortable, like standing too close to a flame, the heat prickling their skin and stirring a deep, instinctive retreat. That forbidden name, yours, the chosen one's true essence, it's not just a label, it's a key forged in the fires of your soul's origin. Speaking it aloud near you on this day, it could awaken forces they've buried deep, forces that challenge their safe, predictable lives, unraveling the carefully woven threads of routine they've clung to for years. You've probably noticed it before, those moments when conversations stall around you, the air growing thick with unvoiced words. Remember that family dinner last holiday season? The table laden with turkey's savory aroma and cranberry's tart tang, candles flickering warmly. Your sister starts to say something personal, something about your gift for seeing through people's facades, her fork pausing midway to her mouth. But she stops, laughs it off nervously, a high, brittle sound that doesn't reach her eyes, and pivots to the weather, the snow outside crunching under passing cars. Or your best friend, the one who's known you since college, hesitates before inviting you out, as if your energy might disrupt the easy vibe of the group, her text message lingering in your phone with ellipses that feel like pauses in breath. It's not rejection, it's fear, primal and unspoken, a visceral tug in their gut that they can't name. As a chosen one, you're wired differently. Your aura pulses with a frequency that most can't handle, especially when the stars align like they do on February 28th, sending subtle waves through the ether that brush against their subconscious like unseen winds. This isn't some woo-woo fantasy. It's rooted in the rhythms of the universe, the same ones that ancient cultures tracked with stone calendars under starlit skies, and modern science is just starting to map through telescopes and quantum equations, revealing patterns that connect the human spirit to the cosmos in ways that still humble our understanding. But hold on, because what I'm about to share might make you sit up straight, your breath catching as the pieces click into place. That dread they feel, it's not about you personally, it's the power you carry, the one that's been dormant until now, simmering like embers waiting. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.